12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people?
Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida.
Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuss, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Outside ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish, Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue, the incredible, straight out the ATL.
James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama.
It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Let's go! I'm ready!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast and champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
See. Wow.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another
Like the video, subscribe to the channel.
The Boxing
Join
Boys
YouTube
Radio.
members and Patreon.
I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside Daniel Alvarez, a.k.a. Ringwalk Danny. Danny, what's going on? Buenos dias. Good afternoon, my friend.
How are you, brother?
I'm doing dandy. You know, hopefully, you know, everything goes smooth today. I know. We have such beautiful shots of your water. That's actually your water. It's in there. Over there. Oh, and you're looking at mine.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Should we get up at the same time to pick them?
Nah, how about I do this, and now you can get it. There you go. So what's up, guys? Welcome back to the show. We actually got a lot to talk about. I see some of the comments where people are like, man, Floyd's not coming out of retirement. Let me actually put it up. It says, Floyd not ever coming back. Chill, champ. Well, I'm here to debate differently. We all seen that Gervonta Davis was very vocal about whether or not he is or will remain with Mayweather Promotions. Obviously, in the beginning of the Rolly fight, there was a lot of, oh, this is my last fight. I'm no longer with them. I'm leaving. Bye-bye. And then all of a sudden, we start to hear at the end after the fight that it's like, oh, you know, I'm going to be with Mayweather. So fast forward to this month, Mayweather has and has already announced 2 exhibitions and 1 real fight. Is that how he kept Tank on that side of the street? Is he passing the torch, you know? And a win for Gervonta Davis over Floyd is huge. A loss to Floyd for Gervonta Davis is not a big deal, you know? So is it far-fetched? I don't know. He's the one that announced a real fight. 2 exhibitions and 1 real fight is what he said on Fight Hype. Shout out to Ben Thompson and the team for getting that exclusive. So, I don't know. What do you say, Danny?
I mean, granted, that is what he said, Nuss. Yeah, that's what he said. But, man, I just find it real hard, like, to believe, you know, for me, you know, that we would see them fight. Like, just can't see, especially, like, the weight difference, too. Like, what does Floyd get out of it, you know?
I mean, but truthfully speaking, Tank moved up as high as 140, and I don't know what you're talking about. There's storyline. Tank, there's so many rumors. So many rumors.
I get that.
But I'm not going to go with the industry rumors. Let's go with the tabloids, the TMZ rumors. So there's TMZ stories that Tank and Floyd have shared girlfriends. There's been turmoil between them from the beginning. They fixed their relationship. And let me rephrase that, because when we were with Floyd that day at the Red Rock Casino.
No, at the M, but yeah.
The other day?
The M.
All right, when we were at the M, he said it's the media that tries to portray him and Tank having an issue. So let me be careful how I say what I say. What's already been reported is that they have had issues and that they have had shared girlfriends. What we do know is what we seen Tank say on social media, how he wasn't happy, he is happy, he's with Mayweather, he's not with Mayweather, he is with Mayweather. So there is something there that they can sell a fight off of. And again, at the very least, it's the, teacher watching the pupil turn into the, master or whatever you want to call it. The passing of the torch. It's simple. It happens in boxing all the time. We had Broadway Joel on the other day. If it was him, I know, and someone talked about Oscar De La Hoya and, when he lost to Pacquiao not being in his prime. This is kind of how it happens, you know what I mean? And again, factor in the whole selling point. I'm looking at it like he's offering himself to ensure Tank stays there, which is also sounds crazy. I know that sounds a little bit far-fetched because Floyd doesn't need to. But again, he's the one announcing a comeback fight, a real fight. But I don't know. What do you think, Daddy? Am I feeding too much into it?
Extremely.
He's a pessimist. We've already realized that. We know what you are, bro. But it's all good.
Yo, what's the last knockout artist that Floyd faced in his boxing career? Who was that?
Yeah, Maidana, and he was a devastating puncher, but he was also a natural welterweight, right? I think he moved up from maybe 140 or probably never was at 140. I think he did fight Khan at 140 on HBO. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Tank and Maidana are comparable. They're comparable. You don't think so? Punching power with Tank and no, not comparable.
Nah, not for me. But still, that reason is why I just don't see it. I don't think that. Like I said again, what does Floyd get out of it? Yeah, you get paid, but it's could you, if you're Floyd, could you take a fight with a lot less risk for close to, if not the same amount of money? Probably so.
All right. Close, I don't know, bro. Tank Floyd is not a big fight.
Yeah, but bro, Floyd.
Think about the amount of people
makes money, bro.
But think of exactly. So think about the amount of people that will pay to see him get knocked out.
But how many people would possibly think oh yeah, this shit rigged? Promoter and fighter.
You're right. I can see that aspect.
A lot of people would feel oh yeah, they just trying to get over on us. They just trying to get a couple dollars.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, man. Floyd get money regardless. It don't matter what he do. You get what I'm saying? He told us that day. He was if they want to keep it this many rounds, we could do that. If they want more rounds, they could pay more money. He get paid regardless.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can see it being a way to keep Tank around, offering him the biggest fight, bro. That's the biggest fight of his career. I don't know. I can see that happening. Easy peasy. But, looks like we got a super chat. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation.
He says
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life.
Oh, okay. I think, sorry, fellas. Let me try something.
No, this news ain't coming from anywhere, y'all. It's just, Nestor's Nestor has a big imagination, and
well, so I do have a big imagination. You're crossing the line. You're crossing the line. Stay in your box, bro. You don't even got a box to the left, so you should just like take your space over there. But shout out to Larry Smooth. It's me connecting the dots. It's me connecting the dots. Why else would Floyd announce a fight? How else did he get Tank to stay there? You know? No?
Fight. So he chose to fight him? Like, I want
Makes
you to
sense.
stay here so bad. Let me put my hands on you.
Not put my hands on me. See, no. I want you to stay here. I'm going to give you what everybody wants. A Floyd Mayweather shot. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Word.
But look, hey, we got real news to discuss. If you don't like that, it's all good. We got plenty to discuss. Charlo, Tim Tszyu officially announced. I mean, I wouldn't say officially, but officially because it came out on ESPN, which is, usually right. Right? So ESPN is reporting that Charlo versus Tim Tszyu will take place January 2023. What's your thoughts, man? That's only 5 months away.
Only, yeah.
They're getting a good head start. Middle of the month of July, so it's really 4.5 months away. We don't have a date, though, right, for January. It's
January 28th.
Oh, wow. So, okay, they went the end of the month. So they really got the whole 5 months. There you go. You got 5 months. So, I mean, that's good for promotion.
I'm going to be honest. When I saw that, I was like, all right, cool. They're going to give everybody time to get their shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I first read it, I was under the impression that it would be in Australia. So I'm like, all right, cool. They clearly paid attention from Kambosos and Haney, right? And they don't want any issues, so they're giving people more time, right? This is what I'm thinking, Ness.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see that it's not. They haven't confirmed the location, at least. I don't see like a possible location or anything like that. But it didn't seem like, once I reread it, it didn't really seem like it would be out there. So, like, if they're going to use that time to promote, if they're going to use that time to sell the fight, if they're going to use that time to, maybe try to get something brewing on the undercard, or maybe try to get. Maybe they're trying to give themselves time. Maybe they're trying to give themselves time. That way they fight after the welterweight undisputed fight, right? Because there's been talks of the winner of that fight fighting, Jermell Charlo, or the holder of those 154-pound belts. So maybe Al just wanted to give them time. We'll do Bud and Earl first. And then we'll do the Jermell Charlo versus Tim Tszyu fight. I mean, if you think about it, Earl did fight a month before Jermell. So maybe that's just Al trying to give them some more time. Cool. They was able to lock that in. Let's lock that in for January. But maybe they're giving time now. So make room. November maybe, December maybe, Earl, because
I think it's based more off of Australia being on a totally. Wait, they're doing it in America.
They haven't
announced.
They didn't.
So they're leaving it open, right? Because January.
No, but see the way the article reads, if you read it, it makes it seem like after Tim Tszyu would like to make a homecoming fight. So it's like. So didn't really lead me to indicate that it was actually in.
Yeah, and I mean, there is a quote from Charlo in the post press conference where he said it's a different type of heat in America, and so I guess indicating that the fight will happen here in Houston where it's hot, and that heat definitely is different. But according to Tim Tszyu, he told ESPN that he's been 2 years already. I've been mandatory for the WBO title, so I think it's about time. I prefer to fight bigger buzz. That's what boxing's all about. I want to bring a big fight to Australia after I win something big. So, and you know, that part about Australia, those are editors' brackets. So it's not necessarily what he said. That's the editor adding that. So, you know. But the editor's adding it because maybe he got it after, or, you know. But, you know, Tim Tszyu will get his wish now if he steps up to the plate and takes this fight. Seems like it, because Charlo announced it on his Instagram, but then he quickly deleted it. Did he ever re-upload it? Because ESPN is even using Charlo announcing it on his Instagram as part of the article.
I saw it on Charlo's Instagram.
Okay, cool.
So, but I'm trying to think. Did I see a story or did I see a post?
Let me see. Is it there, bro? Let's see if it's there.
Oh, yeah, there you go right there.
All right, well, there you go right there. So he announced it. It is official.
No, actually. Yeah, the caption. So it says edited 2 days ago.
Yeah, ain't done yet. Unleash the Lions Rumble. Breaking news. Next fight. Anyway, let me screen
next
share.
Next fight date, but...
Let me screen share now. Choo. So here's what Charlo said. But as you can see, what Danny said right here, it says edited. So what we originally saw, him announcing January 28th, has changed. But, you know, where there's smoke, there's fire. You know, and that's why it's funny that people get upset at Coppinger, because where there's smoke, there's fire. But what else on the agenda do we have? So we're going to do this Ben Eubank Jr. thing again. It's, I don't know, it's somehow a topic that people are liking. I'm not sure. And I know people may think I'm being a hypocrite here because I didn't quite have the same energy for Canelo. But again, Canelo had shown us in dozens of other fights that he had the skills capable of at least hanging with elite level fighters. I don't think that Conor Ben has shown us that he is capable of beating a guy like Chris Eubank Jr. Now, you have to factor in, obviously, that he's bringing Eubank Jr. down to 156, which is crazy to me when I don't even see a 50-pound Eubank Jr. on BoxRec. So, like, wow. You know, I mean, I guess he did make 59 every now and then. And, you know, whatever, it's 4 pounds. I don't know. But
I thought it was 58, no?
No. The
56.
report from Benson says 56.
56, okay. That's interesting, man. Those last couple pounds.
So that'll be an extra 3 for.
So is 59 the lowest he's weighed in his career?
That's what I seen on BoxRec when we looked this morning.
Wow.
Yep. Wow. So, you know, which is crazy to me, right? Because it's like, why is Eubank doing this? How big is this fight in the UK that he is willing to come down to a weight that we've never seen him fight at? Like, I'm trying to figure that one out. Like, why? Just why?
I was going to say, you know, the money must be good, man.
Well, I mean, we know this. We know this. When Eubank was in this very same position, that it was a guaranteed pay-per-view fight, he was being offered something like $4 million that he didn't take. But it wasn't about the money. It was more about the ticket sales and ticket pricing. Eubank Sr. wanted to, you know, put certain price on seats, according to Eddie Hearn. And, you know, he didn't like that. So they chose to go with Kell Brook. Right. But it looks like R. Jonesy, did you get that? They giving DJ time for EJ. Seen that super chat, $1.99?
I did not know.
They giving DJ time for EJ. Who's DJ? Because I'm lost.
And Derek James. Right? What other DJ?
They giving DJ time. Oh, they giving Derek James time to work with EJ for the Terrence Crawford fight, and also have time enough to put Charlo in camp. But that's just a very optimistic Earl fan, because truth is they could both fight because he trains them both. So it's like, you know, they've sparred together, like, so it's not like they can't train side by side.
Well, I mean, that's what happened in that's what happened in both their last fights. That Derrick James was in Dallas with Earl, while Joan Guzman was in Houston with Jamel. And, you know, that's why Joan opened camp with Jamel, and he was the trainer, per se, first month or so of camp, you know, after Earl's fight. Then Derrick James, you know, was there, obviously, to close off camp with Jermell Charlo, but maybe that's why.
Well, I mean, hopefully that is the reason, because, you know, that earned Joan Guzman a position in the camp. It earned him a lot of respect with Charlo. And obviously it's given him some clout in the boxing world. Hopefully he can, you know, parlay that into some other fighters that he can position and have on his own and get the real big bucks. Because right now, you know, that's obviously assistant training. You know, there's probably a salary cap on that. So, you know, it'll be good. It'll be good for him to continue to build his name as a trainer. You know, he was a great fighter, had slight issues, you know, making weight. But definitely safe to say he was one of the greatest Dominican fighters that has boxed.
No question.
You know, looks like there's prop bets now on mybookie.ag right here for Stephen Big Shot Shaw.
Okay, and that'll be part of the Top Rank ESPN Plus card tomorrow. So make sure to tune in for those. We will be doing a live fight chat. Main event, Arnold Barboza Jr. versus Danielito Soria, right? And Richard Torres on the undercard. You got Cashflow Diaz on the undercard. You know, you got Stephen Shaw on the undercard. So make sure to tune in. Top Rank ESPN Plus. We will be doing a live fight chat here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice for that fight. And we will also be doing a live fight chat Saturday evening for the Ryan Garcia versus Javier Fortuna, another fellow Dominican, Saturday night as well. So,
yeah, man. And we'll be joined by the Spit Bucket Podcast. I believe they're out of Dallas. Definitely my boy Kerry Barshaw's out of Dallas. So I'm not exactly sure where. He liked it, but didn't.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Yes. Let's do that. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Man, you know, working hard, Nush.
Yeah, man, it's hard work pays off.
Yes,
but
sir.
Speaking of, let me go ahead and give you a screen share. You can go ahead and tend to what just came through. I'm screen sharing here the record and opponent. This is Bernardo Marquez, no relation to Juan Manuel Marquez. His nickname is El Tarzan, and he's going to be taking on Stephen Big Shot Shaw, who's 16-0, no losses. Let me see how many knockouts Mr. Shaw has. New York City Zoom. All right. We're going to have to do that next week, but okay. We'll do that.
Yeah, I'm okay
no,
with
I mean,
that.
tomorrow he's here, but we'll talk later.
Oh.
So, yeah. So, Big Shot is a heavy favorite, though, Danny, to get the knockout. He is a minus 600. Minus 600 to get the knockout.
Okay.
How durable is Marquez? Because, you know, Shaw is 16-0, 12 KOs. He's coming off of 2 back-to-back knockouts. Last is over Joey DeVaco. and Nick Davis after that. Before then, a unanimous decision, and about four more knockouts.
Right.
So he'll probably be able to get that done. And the bookies may be correct here on this one. But there are other fights this weekend.
Yes, like I said, on tomorrow night's card, Top Rank, you do have a couple.
Murataya is fighting on that Top Rank card.
Yes. Remember Murataya?
He's a heavy favorite, minus 2,500 money line.
Training out of that Robert Garcia gym.
And wow, it's almost identical. Well, actually not. He's a minus 450, where Shaw was a minus 600 to get the knockout. Robert Garcia believes this guy has knockout power. So maybe we can do that. Maybe we can do Shaw by knockout, right? And then do Murataya by knockout.
Okay.
See if they let me do that as a parlay.
What's it saying?
Oh, that worked.
Okay.
You
also have...
I wonder if it's at certain times. Maybe this morning you just couldn't make parlays, because I feel like that was simple.
Fights. You also
that's a plus 800 already. Oh, because there's 3. I got Javier Fortuna on there by mistake. We got to get him out of there. I got Fortuna on money line. And that, wow, let me screen share this. Wow, that's pretty, I mean, look, obviously it's because of Fortuna. He's a heavy underdog. So Fortuna money line at plus 600. Then you got Murataya knockout and Stephen Big Shot Shaw knockout. That puts you at a plus 898. $100 wins you back $998. But obviously that Javier Fortuna fight is a tough cookie to swallow. I wouldn't recommend anyone do that. That was in there sheerly by accident. Removing that, though, it brings us to a whole total plus 42. So we must continue to build this parlay. It's just not quite ready to bet on just yet. We gotta see what else we could put in there that gives us a little more betting favor.
Well, Ness, you do have the Olympian, the silver medalist, Richard Torres Jr. On the card tomorrow as well.
He's not on there.
Okay.
I got Arnold Barboza and there's prop bets on Arnold. And we talked about the decision this morning, and I couldn't pick it. So they got Barboza. Yeah, you see, they're smart like me. They got Barboza as a minus 110 to get the decision. He's a plus 555 to get the knockout, which means it's more likely he's going to get the decision. So adding that to my already pre-existing parlay, I'll go back to the screen share here. And as you can see, that brings us to 172, which isn't bad for some A-sides, right? Like Barboza's probably should win. Zorialida is not bad. He's undefeated, but I think the house fighter is Barboza. He is 30, though. Who are you getting? Have you watched Zoriela?
Zoria. I've just seen the highlights, Ness. Just seen the highlights. I do think it's going to be a long night.
Long night upset or long night decision?
No decision.
Just
decision. Don't see this fight ending early, but
he's Puerto Rican. He's 16-0.
What is
with 12 KOs? Looks like his biggest win is Pablo Cesar Cano. Ooh, Ruslan. I never heard of that guy. Okay. Everything else seems to have been in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Well, actually slipped. Okay, he's fought Gamaliel Diaz. I know him. He's also Puerto Rican, though, but he's a vet. Okay. He did not lose to Dakota Linga, and he actually knocked out Linga in 2. Interesting. Is he younger than...
How long ago was that, though?
What you mean? Why does it matter? He's the reason that Linga probably got tough and smarter, after getting beat by this guy. So,
it was undefeated, Linga.
Yeah.
10-0-2.
There you go. There you go.
You know what I mean?
That was 2. I like that win. I value that win. And then you add that with the Gamaliel Diaz and the policies of Cano. Cano knocked out Linares. And he's 2 years younger. He's 2 years younger. Going back to my bookie.
When's the last time he fought?
Let me double check. Going back to my box rec, he last fought Pablo Cesar Cano 2021. September last year. Not too long ago. Not too long. Almost a year. Almost a year ago.
Yeah.
But he in Puerto Rico. So he's got to be like, affected by that humidity, but keeping his weight down, hopefully.
Hopefully. You know how y'all Latins be.
How we be?
Y'all be wanting to party it up.
Funny, coming from the guy that said, I can't go to Florida because I would want to go to Miami and Tampa, and I got friends here, and I'm gonna want to do this. So it's like, you're the one that wants to party, not me.
Just because I know people in places means that I'm partying?
Yeah, that's what it means. That's what I was told. That's what it means. But
well, they lied, Ness. They fucking lied.
So what would you say, Barboza, because I think this is a decent parlay. Barboza's more likely to win by decision if he's gonna win. But does Zorrilla? Does he surprise us? Those are some decent wins he's got. They can't be. You can't overlook them. Those are decent wins. And guess what, bro? He got power. Ooh. He knocked out Cano in 2.
So what about...
He's got some little pop. He got some little pop. Might be real pop. Might be real pop. And on the other hand, I believe, let me go back to Zorrilla. I believe he has more pop than Barboza, right? Barboza, on the other hand, is 38% KO. But he dug deep in the Salcido fight.
He did dig deep.
He could take a punch, too. He could take a punch. But he's 30, 2 years older. Is he active? When did he fought? So he's been out since August. So they both, right there, 11 and 10, 10 and 11 months or 10 or 11 and 12 months each out the ring. Damn. What's your thoughts, man? Just parlay-wise, do we put...
Stay away from it. If
you
that unsure, stay the fuck away from it.
Oh, my goodness.
Stay the fuck away from it. This fight's on Saturday también. You don't need to bet that.
That's decent money for Barboza, who's the house fighter, though.
For sure.
But, all right, we'll remove that. Moving on. We'll see.
No, I mean, that's your bet. I'm not telling you to remove it. I'm just saying what I would do.
It's all good. I'm looking for the safest possible. I never heard of those guys. All right. So, yeah, these other fights that are on the line, and there's even Sonny Liston Ali. Wow. How'd they do that? Sonny Liston Ali is fighting Chris Attaway. How'd they do that?
I don't know. I be feeling like some of these people just be changing their names like on purpose.
Is that like a sign of
weirdness?
Perhaps? No, like
Tal vez?
Like homage.
Nah, bro. That's just kind of a little, a little weird.
In what way?
Do your own thing, Be yourself.
Yeah, that hit right there.
Oh, let me.
Yeah.
Let me see that.
Whoa. Okay, let's check this Hamza Sharif.
They said stop parlays, just make single bets, build your bankroll.
Who said that?
Andrew.
Who's Andrew?
Andrew G.
Where you at, Andrew G?
He's in the chat.
Is that a sign of lineage, greatness? I don't know. Maybe the Linston Ali, whatever.
Sonny Liston Ali Jr.
Oh, wow. They got Hansa minus 175 for the knockout and 175 plus 175 for the decision. Has things changed for him? Has he been, because I thought he was boxer first. Has he been stopping guys or something?
Mm-hmm.
You never seen Hamza Shiraz fight?
No, I have not. I do know the name.
Yeah, let's see. 15-0, 11 KOs. Started at 153, still at...
What's that, like 72, 73% knockout ratio?
His last fight was at 60.
No, I'm saying, what's that, like 72, 73% knockout ratio?
73. Good math, Danny.
Yeah. Anybody of note? Any undefeated guys?
Not that I would know.
Any undefeated
Not that
guys?
I would know these guys. We'll go ahead and do a screen share, but yeah, these journeymen or good. I don't really see anything here other than journeymen. Let me slowly scroll. I think okay, maybe these two guys could be considered prospects, Ryan Kelly and Paul Keene. Guido Nicolas Pito, I'm gonna assume he's something like a veteran. Nobody of note. Bradley Skeet, I do know. He beat him by KO. I never heard of Jez Smith. I mean, I don't even know who he's fighting, Emmanuel Francisco Torres. So it's like, do I not even? You know what? I'm gonna just take that same advice. I'm staying away. But it looks like Mike Wilkins says, jumped on kind of late, but who would y'all have? Floyd versus Tank. See, who would you have, Danny? I'm still picking the GOAT, man.
Come on, man.
I'm still picking Floyd. He's the teacher. Come here, let me teach you.
Come on, man.
Who you going to take?
Nah, I mean, just the GOAT. Jumped on kind of late. That's funny. That's funny.
What? What's funny about it?
That you got people that would love to see that fight.
It is. It's a good fight. Speaking of some news and notes, we got Bivol, who's been ordered to fight Gilberto Ramirez, a.k.a. Zurdo, but it looks like good old exemption Eddie Hearn is getting asked for another exemption. And obviously when I say another, I don't mean another with the WBA, but just, he knows how to be a promoter. And he's been in this lane of needing or asking for extensions. We talked about that a few days ago with, when we spoke Kell Brook. Here he is again. He's going to be asking for an exemption so that he can go ahead and make that Joshua Buatsi fight with Dimitri Bivol for that WBA super belt. My co-host Daniel, what say you?
What say me?
What do you say about the news?
I think, all news is great news.
Yeah. I hear you, man.
I keep looking like towards the engineer.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't there.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
it's me and you
doing
doing our thing.
Doing our thing.
The TV is not on just because it's me and him. It's the wrong logo, so I don't want that one. I'm waiting for my good friend Jemmy. I think he actually just sent it. Nope, not yet. But we'll keep waiting. And next show it'll be there. It's like I said, the move is new. We could have chose to stay away and wait for them to completely finish it. Or we could choose to do what we've done and come back early while the studio is still being tweaked and, give you something. And, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Like, I don't mind the Buatsi Bivol fight, but I prefer the Zurdo Bivol fight. He's been calling for Bivol. The fact that they're asking him for an exemption proves to me that they believe he's a threat. Right? Because it's like he's been asking for the fight. He hasn't been able to get the fight. Now it's been ordered and you're asking for an exemption to fight someone else that's less experienced than him because this guy's a former world champ. 2-time former world champ, isn't he? 68? Or was it just twice at 68?
Who?
At Zuldo Ramirez.
No, I thought it was just 68.
No 60?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Nah?
What's wrong with you, man? No, never. Yo, who is
it's funny.
Who is Ivy Queen?
You mean Evie Queen?
Ivy?
Yeah, Evie.
Evie Queen?
Why? She's out here?
No, they DM'd the Boxing Voice.
You lying.
Nah, I am lying. Nah, yeah, they coming out here though. But go ahead, carry on.
Why you always playing game? I'm gonna hook off on you one day, yo.
You gonna miss.
I'm gonna miss.
We counted the shit out your ass.
Counted the shit. This dude said the Evie Queen. Yo, you probably got my girl rolling and mad at the same time. No me digas que no. My girl's like, what? Evie Queen hit you up? Yo, she mad old right now. And I be like, yo, how y'all still listening to Evie Queen and shit?
Yo, why does it bother you who people listen to? If people want to, you listen to Jay, he old.
Yeah, man. You
know?
got to listen to old Grady's, man. Not old, cornies. You feel me? They got to be great, man. They got to be nice. They got to be official, man.
I feel that.
Yeah, man.
I feel that, champ.
So, let me see what.
So yesterday,
yesterday
was a good day.
What happened yesterday?
Yesterday we went to Top Rank.
We did go to Top Rank, and you made us walk out on the Ajagba sparring.
Bro, you want me to tell the truth?
Yeah, what?
Do you want me to tell the truth?
I thought you told your truth this morning. I got Leo Santa Cruz looking for an exemption. Since we talking exemptions, Leo's looking for one. He doesn't want to fight Lee Wood. He would instead rather unify with Ray Vargas. Now, here's the problem with this, Danny. Please pay attention, because this is not going to be said twice.
Pass me that phone holder behind your phone, please.
So you want 2 phone holders?
I mean.
Here, Danny.
Thank you, sir.
This was more important than the news. So Leo wants an exemption from the Lee Wood fight.
Okay.
So that he could unify with the new champ, Ray Vargas, who just beat Masiago. Okay. The issue with that is that if the WBA allow that, then they will be shooting themselves in the foot because they are the ones that activated this whole let's get rid of the belts. So that means that Lee Wood continues to be a regular champ.
Correct.
Or interim champ. Whatever role he was, whatever Tank is, one of those, he continues to be that versus Leo facing that man and then eliminating that belt from existence. Now, I know some of you say, well, unifications trump that, but then again, that would allow the WBA to give sanction to Lee Wood to have a fight since now Leo is busy with Ray Vargas unifying. WBA will now collect more sanction from a Lee Wood fight.
Correct.
So what do you think? What do you care?
I think that this is a situation the BA sticks to their rules and they like no, this is what you got to do and that's what it is. So I think that Leo should have to just take the Lee Wood fight, get paid, Shit, go out to London, man. Have a fight out there. Go have a stadium fight. Get paid. And even if you don't do that, regardless, get paid. Get your last couple out the way.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. I don't know. I'm really interested to see what the WBA chooses to do in this situation.
What do you think they'll do? Because I think that they should, and I hope that they do stick by their rules and
talking to the mic. Yep, right there.
Stick by the rules and.
Yep. and do what they're.
Forced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I you know.
Forced
And
to
again, I
fight.
know it's a very unfortunate situation because yes, we should always, you know, champion for unification fights, but it is what it is at this point. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
So,
what else we got on the docket?
What else we got on the docket? Fight previews and predictions, obviously. So, you know, we can equally pull up our schedules.
Yes.
You're ready?
I am ready.
You're
sir.
always ready.
I'm
I don't
always
have
ready.
that one booked. I gotta actually bookmark that one, bro.
Shout out to Dan Rayfield.
Yeah.
I still rely on his Facebook.
I think actually I sent it to myself. Like,
Well, if you go to his Facebook page, it is the pinned link.
I never find it when you say that.
Nonetheless, you know, it's actually really nice because it says pinned post right above it. Tonight on UFC Fight Pass Nest, we got Quentin Randall.
Okay.
Headlining UFC Fight Pass. So, just want to throw that out there for the diehards. For those who may not have shit
We
to
had
do.
Quentin Randall in studio. For those that don't remember, he's definitely, you know, a confident young man and, you know, trying to take his career to the next level. So, yeah, if you're available, why not tune in? And you're right, man. Send me that link again, bro. I don't know. I got to learn how to bookmark it. But
No worries.
your schedule is better. I don't have that fight.
No worries. And then, obviously, tomorrow, the top ranked card nest, ESPN, live from Temecula, California. So, Arnold Barboza main event. But let's start at the bottom, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got Floyd Cashflow Diaz. Junior featherweight, 6-round, 122-pound division. You know, obviously, I'm riding with him.
Wait, so what? You sent that from your desktop?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a different IP again. I mean, like, it's the old email that you said you don't have access to.
What are you talking about?
It's the. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Excuse yourself. So I'm taking Cashflow.
I'm picking Cashflow too.
I'm taking.
Let me see. Is he on the line?
Stephen Shaw, Big Shot Shaw.
Definitely taking him.
I got Richard Torres Jr.
Yeah.
I got Raymond Murataya versus Jair
Damn, they got prop
Valtierra. They got
Bro,
what?
They got prop bets for
Cashflow?
Nah, Lamont Roach.
Word?
Yo, I mean, he don't got power, so it's got to be like heavy underdog. I mean, or favorite for decision, I'm assuming.
Then, so are you rolling with Raymond Murataya as well?
Yeah, I got him by knockout.
And then obviously main event. Arnold
Yeah, Roach is a minus like I thought. Minus 200 by decision. But I don't even know who he's fighting. Who's Angel Rodriguez? Golden Boys, they do such a poor job. Jesus, they do such a poor job of promoting. I never know who their guys are, bro. It's so sad, bro. Man, this is so sad. But, all right, continue. What else?
No, I mean main event. Arnold Barboza Jr. versus Danielito Soria.
Yeah, I'm going to go Barboza by decision.
Okay. Then that is tomorrow. From Germany, right? If you guys want Austin Trout.
Oh, is this the one that's going to be on ESPN Plus? Or is Austin on a totally different Germany card?
Nah, this is a totally different Germany card.
Okay. Wow.
The Germany card you're thinking of is Saturday.
Okay.
So this Germany card is tomorrow from Wuppertal, Germany, right?
Not to be confused with Whippany, New Jersey.
Okay. So you have
Or Wichita. Wichita, Kansas. How you pronounce it?
Wichita.
Wichita.
Yeah. So Austin Trout.
Wichita.
So, you know, if you're from New Mexico, you're just an Austin Trout fan, just a boxing fan in general, want to tune in.
True.
That will be available on Fight TV. And then Saturday, Ryan Garcia, Javier Fortuna live from the Crypto.com Arena, live on the Zone, live from Los Angeles. On the card, you got Diego de la Hoya. Ain't seen him in a while. I can't even pick his fight, to be honest with you. Ain't seen him in a while. I'm going to just roll with him, though.
Diego de la Hoya, who he's fighting?
Enrique Bernacchi.
Definitely picking Diego De La Hoya.
Okay. And then Lamont Rhodes Jr. in a 12-round WBA junior
I'm picking
lightweight
Rhodes by
eliminator
decision.
against Angel Rodriguez. 12-round WBA flyweight eliminator versus Ricardo Sandoval versus David Jimenez. So I'm going with Sandoval. And then Alexis Rocha versus Luis Vernon, 10-round welterweight co-main attraction. Definitely going to Alexis Rocha.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ryan Garcia versus Javier Fortuna. I am going with Ryan.
All right, going with Ryan.
Yes.
I'm going with Ryan, but I'm probably going to make a small $10 bet on Fortuna. 10 wins in 60, just in case. I don't know. Maybe even a smaller bet. Maybe like Fortuna by decision, or maybe some $2 bets like Fortuna knockout, Big Shot Shaw knockout, Murataya knockout, like that. You know what I mean? Because you never know if he gets lucky.
Absolutely.
You never know.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I tell you, it may be harder for Ryan to knock him out. This fight is a catchweight of 140. I just read that today. Yes. Oh, I'm glad you didn't know that. Yeah, catchweight of 140. Because the minute they approached Fortuna, they say he can make 135, so they automatically gave him 140. Yeah, so it's a 140, man.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Shout out to Gennaro Jackson, who says listening to the Boxing Voice every day is therapy.
Definitely not even a catchweight. They just moved up to super lightweight at that point.
Bless you, champ. Thank you for the kind words, man, from your lips to God's ears. We just want to continue to be great, and we'll give you the best of us in this studio in about a week or so. Things are slowly tweaking, we got our soundproof wall in the back done, but they still need to do some others. I don't know. How is the echo? Has it been any different for you guys? Because
Let us know, please.
Yeah, we did add an entire soundproofed wall, so hopefully it sounds a little better.
Yo, shout out to Jemmy catching the attention of Kenny Sims with his shorts.
With the Rodriguez short?
Yeah.
Rodriguez didn't accept the collaboration, so why? Did it look bad? Let's watch it.
I didn't see it, but I did see
I
did see a blunt.
We have the most creative boxing infographic video. I don't even know, video editor. It's so many things you can call them. This is the Boxing Voices Instagram, spelled exactly the same way as our podcast. Come on over here. As you can see, we used to be at like 60 something. Now we're at like 73,700. And this is the one that is in question. That's a bad thumbnail on Rob's part. But, yeah, let's start this from the beginning in about un minuto. Oh, shiznit. Oh, yeah, they hear this, right? No, they don't hear this. Wait, they do? Can you hear this is the question. I forgot. You may not be able to hear this video playing. Do you hear the video playing? Let me know. If not, you're out of luck. Again, we're still
out
missing
of luck.
That. They're out of luck. Oh yeah, they hear this, right? No, they don't hear this. Wait, they do? No, they didn't. You can mute it. They didn't hear it. All good. All good. Again, we're still
working out those.
Not working out. I mean, that's the cable that they ordered that we're waiting. It definitely should be fixed by tomorrow. The engineer gets here tomorrow. He was supposed to be here today, but obviously certain deliveries could not be made today. So he, decided, what the hell am I going to go over there for? So it'll be fixed here in the next week, man, which is great. Because Fernando Vargas is right downstairs, and, we could get him and his son Amado. And, then Yadira Bustos just came into the building today. possibly going to be doing something here at the Fight Stars facility. Shout out to Fight Stars and Patrick Oaks for bringing us here to Vegas and allowing us to transmit the Boxing Voice live from the Fight Stars facility. Shout out to Venom for sponsoring the facility. And, when I finally get back in the gym, because today I brought my bag, but then I gave myself the excuse that it's like, yo, you can't really work out because they're tearing down our gym, our ring, and building the new ring. They put up all the new Venom bags and all that. They even got pictures of fucking, what's his name? You busy over there? Linares.
Oh yes, they do.
What
Linares.
are you doing, champ? What are you doing? You know. I get anxious when you like all in your fucking texts and we on the wide side and your head's down.
Yeah, no, I was just handling business.
Lies.
You should do the same. Champ.
Lies.
Yeah, no.
This guy always tries to pull the business card. You see that shit? Whatevers, bro.
I see all the business being conducted.
Whatevers, bro. Whatevers. Are there any other predictions? Did you say Ryan by knockout?
Yep. No, I said Ryan.
Ryan.
By victory.
Not knockout.
Not particularly.
So Mike Wilkins, shout out to Mike. Mike, you can hear this in just 5, 4, 3, 2. 2 turned into 3. 3 turned into 4. You can hear this because that's for you, champ. Shout out to you. You sent hella super chats this morning. You're already at, I think, like number 2 or 3 today. For the second show. So just shout out to you. He says, what weight would the hypothetical fight even be at? Well, remember, it's not necessarily hypothetical. It's not me. Floyd Mayweather said he's coming back with 2 exhibitions, one which is he already announced, another that he's got to do, and then he said 1 real fight. Now, in a perfect world, you want to pass the torch to your, what do you call that again?
Predecessor.
You want to pass it to him. You want to give him the juice now. Is that movie too old for y'all? You ain't watched Tupac, right? Like, in that movie?
In Juice?
Yeah. Nah, you didn't. You did.
I've
it's
seen
all good.
Juice, so.
Oh, you did see it. Okay. I don't know. You act like you didn't.
Yeah, no, my bad, bro. Just emails and shit. Just,
what?
Yeah,
you busting them business deals?
Bro, the deck, man, just sent, just big moves.
I wish you get dude wipes to send the fucking dude wipes to the right facility. We never got them shits. It's pretty crazy.
Forward that shit to me.
They've gotten like free shout outs, no dude wipes.
I don't really know.
We got LV Slug. What?
Yeah, LV Slug, a $2 super chat saying Fortuna is tailor made for Ryan. Explosive.
I don't know about that.
Explosive KO on the way.
I don't know about being tailor-made for Ryan because you got to remember Fortuna is very awkward. He's got that Sergio Martinez influence style. He used to train with both Sarimento brothers and alongside of Sergio as well. Sergio actually, remember, Samson found him, but Sergio was like his mentor. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, for sure, champ. I don't know much. Nick Figueroa, I don't know much about Zorrilla, truly. So I don't want to misguide you, mislead you, lie to you.
Yeah, I don't know much about him either.
Yeah,
but I see he got some pop.
Yeah, he got some pop.
And he's Puerto Rican, so I'm expecting the left hook. His knockouts seem to be legit. I rank and rate Cano. Do I rank him as a, current contender or up and coming? No. But, he's a tough vet. And if you knocked him out in 2, you should get some sort of credit, or at least somebody should be batting the eye like, okay, you did something, patting you on your back, you know what I mean? In which I think he deserves that. On the other hand, Barbosa doesn't have power. He's a 38%, but he's a tough SOB. We've seen the Salcido fight. We know he could take some punches. We know he'll be in there for a nice fight. He'll give Zorrilla everything he wants. But if Zorrilla's power is real, we could see something happen here, We could definitely see something happen here. But listen, bro, I think we got an early night, man. I mean, that's it. We got no callers. There's not a lot of big fights. We kind of already said who's going to win the big fight of this weekend. We talked about, the Mayweather Tank situation, and we hit all our news and notes. So outside of that, actually, we do have this, which I do want to, oh, fuck. It's not going to work. They won't hear it. They won't hear it. But again, tomorrow you will. I'm going to just have patience. If not, I'll order it myself if it doesn't get here. But what I want to show you, I'll show you. And just tell you what it's all about before we go. So this is Espinoza and Dan Canabito of CompuBox. And in this interview, Espinoza is insinuating that Ryan is not contracted to the zone. So in this thread, eventually Joe Makrowski of the Zone will reach out on Twitter to Espinoza and tell him, we don't normally do this and conduct business on social media, but what you said isn't true. We have emailed you so that we can talk. We want to give you a good, reasonable offer to make this fight with Tank and Ryan. So right after that, that's why God is so good to us, you know what I mean? Right after that, Danny doesn't even know because this happened at 2:31. It's now 5:09. So we got messages from Joe McCroskey 37 minutes ago saying, we need to do something soon. I said, are you in Vegas or is it going to be Zoom? He said, I'm not in Vegas. We'll do it in Zoom. So, again, God is good because, you know, what started with Espinoza on Twitter can end up being, you know, thoroughly talked about right here on TBV. And, you know, pat yourself on the back. If you weren't here every day checking us out, hitting the thumbs up, sharing it, telling your friends to subscribe, things like that wouldn't happen. That's great and amazing news. Even if it doesn't happen, you know, the fact that we were one of those outlets he considered is just amazing.
Absolutely.
You know, so want to thank all of you guys that, you know, you're out there, you rock out with us. You know, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you continue to tell everybody to subscribe. Right now, we're actually, when it comes to subscribers, I think the live count is at 151,384. So we're coming real close to that halfway mark of 151,000.5. You know, my goal is 152. Danny's goal is the opposite of that. He wants 250. And that's okay. 250K is also great. But I want to celebrate every day. So help me celebrate every day by getting me at least another 600 so that we can be happy to be at 152,000. That road to 1 million. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. We putting it in over here. Let me go ahead and refresh this super chat. And remember, you can always Cash App The Boxing Voice at The Boxing Voice 1. Soon enough, we'll have that Cash App floating around here soon again.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Looks like that may be all the cash. All the super chats. Not sure if you're all caught up on the.
Yeah. I seem to refresh, and you're absolutely right.
It's mad early.
Yeah, it is, man. But before we go, I do want to go ahead and just remind everybody to go ahead and support our amateur. Cardin Chapman of Kenichi Bear headphones and, get these gaming headphones. You could use them for gaming on your Xbox, your PlayStations, all that goodness, or you can actually use these to work out like a lot of the fighters choose to use them.
I do.
You know, like Danny does. Did you use them yesterday?
In the morning, yup, sure did. In the morning after we got done lifting. Or as I was lifting, Mike Wilkins with a $5 super chat saying the truth versus Bud will have
Mike on Sports in the studio.
Will y'all have
Mike on Sports? Mike is recovering. Mike, unfortunately, he had to have one of his legs amputated. And, if he's willing and in town, of course, we would love to have Mike in studio. But we want to send Mike our well wishes and prayers and hope a speedy recovery.
Absolutely.
Ever in Vegas, you could definitely come through. There's actually an elevator in this building because we balling like that. And there is a wheelchair accessible boardroom and bathrooms. So, yeah, man, we would be super willing to have Mike here in studio. It's funny because outside of Mike coming to studio, it looks like Border Wars may be becoming a real thing, man. There was some conversations today here in the Fight Stars facility and some talk of possible Border Wars and possibilities of how to get that going. So we'll keep you posted on that. You know, hopefully our good friend Madison can get that High Rollers facility, which would make it probably one of the best yet, as, you know, they allow consumption up in there, and that's like the beauty of that setup. But yeah, I did post a link in the description, in the live chat for the Kenichi Beer headphones. For anybody that wants to use our affiliate link, we do obviously get a little kickback, but use the code TBV. It's going to cost you nothing extra. And
get yourself a pair of Hibernation 5s, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Like I said, these are the headphones I'm using every day, so definitely want to go check them out, get you a pair, and don't be square.
Don't be square. All right, ladies and gentlemen, catch us on the next one tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. This weekend, we actually going to be doing a live fight chat for Ryan Garcia. We'll also have in studio with us the Spit Bucket podcast from Dallas. And right now, we just got a member-only super chat from Tony Boswell, who's been a member for TBV for 12 months at the contender level. And he said, you see that?
Much respect, TBV, and the chat. Stop in to show support and hit that like button. Salute. Just got off work. Boxing glove emoji, 100 emoji. Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. We had 274 live people watching, only 122 thumbs up buttons. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. In the future, the present, the past, it's never going to hurt us to receive a thumbs up. So go ahead and do that. Don't forget to tell a friend and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Catch us back here tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern, and that will be 8 a.m. Central. For all my Central people out there, Houston, Dallas, stand up with that humidity. We out. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Danny.
Ringwoke Danny on all social media platforms.
Peace.